Today I'm going to take you back to my most popular sighting of the year so far, the Alpha Bigfoot sighting on the Uncharted Florida hilltop of Trident stones. And have you ever seen these shows like they just find one structure, one thing? That's not what we're looking for. What we're looking for is a series of structures. But what really baffled people was the connection of how I knew about trident stones, because we don't have those in Florida. And everybody was fooled by it. Like, how does he know all this about trident stones? We do have other structures to look for. Rock stacks, faces in the stones. And we see their clans. We talk about this paranormal stuff all the time, these researchers do, and I like to derive it from the facts of this video that there's a lot of cryptids in here on the same place, the same time as the Alpha Bigfoot sighting. So we have some sandy hills, an uncharted place, and I just played my tourist act, that's important, I prefer to be the conservation type, to be who you are, as a person, and to respect nature, to leave things untouched. There's an isolated cactus, there's things that we care about as people, and there should be more than just one sign. But there are other signs out there: trident stones, rock stacks, little caves, faces, and a whole plethora of cryptids seen at the same time as the Alpha sighting. I'd like to show you this. There's not many people to explain it to you. I'll try my best to cut off on the music and stuff like that, but I can't say everything for you. I just want to let the footage speak for itself. And again, it's about how I see them. There are other signs. We should be seeing more. We should be connecting more and growing as people. Peace. This one more time, up and look above it. Something's carved in there for sure. What's along the way, we cannot quite see. There'd have to be something along the way of this. Just something. Look at this, how flat that. This looks weird. Way. It's right there inside the rock. I've been seeing like a lot of playing around, like a lot of times when people, like if you do first construction, they'll come in and make signs immediately, or and what I might just do is sit down on one of its seats. Imagine, look at that. They just leave them all. Well, this is trident stones. It's obvious. Look where I'm at. Okay. It's not trying to rush. You see more. See? Oh, peculiar places. A whole bunch of them right there. See them? There's like some sticks around this one. Look at that. Let's see how much more of this sign stuff. Let's look at the sticks thing. You see that? Oh, that is definitely clockwork. We call it clockwork. Boom, boom, boom. And just check out the way this, and even almost off, even a marker for the sun on one side. It's like a Stone Age thing. It's seems maybe peculiar, maybe not peculiar. I hope you enjoyed the highlights from my 2025 sighting. As you can see, there are many creatures in there that even though I know where they're at, I can't even physically see them all the time, even though I'm good at spotting them. But I like to refer to the hunter and gather, philosophy. I'm a conservationist. We should be seeing more signs. We should be respecting nature. I don't touch anything. I just play along like the tourist act. I baffle Bigfoot. And sometimes I have to baffle Bigfoot to get away once they realize what I'm doing. But you could be walking by them all the time. And there's a hunter and gather philosophy. The hunter will go out there and say, hey, look, 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 and try to shoot the thing. The gatherer would just take the simple approach and maybe walk by them and not even know that they're there and gather things. But the whole philosophy of the hunter and gatherer is we have to be whole and people, and respect your nature. Take the conservation approach, and be true to yourself. And we can't always see them. There's a reason why I can't see them. They've been there for a long time. You probably can walk by them. And if you didn't know about them, you wouldn't see them. And then if you did know about them, you walk by them, then you just might see them. As you can tell from my footage, there's a whole lot. There's a huge clans associated with Bigfoots all the time in my footage. Like all the time it happens. I can bring you this. But those are my tips for the day. Peace.